I needed to plant this Jaboticaba tree out of the growing bag, which was sitting there already for years. So this tree has Sabara on the left, the smaller leaves, and it has Grimal on the right, these larger leaves. So and the project took much longer than I wanted it to be. Yesterday, while making a hole, I unfortunately broke this irrigation tube. So we have some very strange construction in our yard with the irrigation and with the wires going underground. So this particular wire, it's actually, I believe, controls when they turn on and when they turn off. So unfortunately nobody put them into a tubing, so it's going to be like that, basically naked, just covered with plastic. But anyways, my husband today is going to fix this irrigation tubing. So Alex cut the tube, that portion, broken portion of the tube, and he was protecting the other tube and the wire using this particular kitchen tool we had, and he was cutting it with this small saw. He also cleaned inside of the tubing because some dirt got in, so he used just paper towels to clean inside. Okay, just simply inserting the paper towel inside of the tube and pulling it back. Now he's cleaning the ends to make sure that the cut is clean and smooth. Of course, he's using here just sandpaper, just regular sandpaper. Now he just drying it again, cleaning and drying it again, because we need here to have everything here dry before he starts glue application. Here is a part which we are going to use to patch the tubing. Some of this ends moving. Okay, this particular part is actually consists of two parts, and now Alex just disconnected it. Here we are checking that the final cut we have is large enough, and he will be able actually to attach everything he needs to attach here. Here's Alex priming the tube, and he primed this part too. And he's applying cement only to the connecting part. Now he's putting it on as far as he can. He primed also the other inner part. Yeah, now Alex applies some primer and then glue, and then he entered this right side part into the previously connected smaller piece. So now we just need to wait until this right side is completely dried up. So now the process repeats on the left end. So Alex covered it with primer, then he covered it with the glue or cement. That's left part, and the most tricky part is here is basically to pull this onto the left end. It was tricky, but it was doable. We tested the irrigation after it's everything solidified here, so everything looks fine. So we fixed the leak here. So now I need to plant my Jaboticaba here, right on top of this these pipes and the wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill everything around the tubes, around the pipes, with this volcanic sand, and on top my plan is to put this tiles, so the roots don't grow straight into the tube, but they're kind of going left and right. So let's see how it works. So the tubes are completely covered, and now I'm going to put this plate right here. Yeah, I need to level it a little bit so the plate is lying right straight, and only after that I will be adding some soil here. Okay, now I'm ready to start filling up this area with actual soil. I have plenty of dug out soil from here, and then I will start planting. I watered the sand I added just to make sure that everything settles down and water actually goes down and nothing stands here. So that's the idea. I know it looks weird that I'm putting a plate right under the roots of a plant, but I think this is the best option for this situation. After adding some dirt, I'm adding also pelleted sulfur and osmocote. The osmocote I'm using is a 15912 with micros. So about maybe a cup and a half of sulfur will go here and a couple of cups of osmocote. Our soil here is very alkaline, so I really need sulfur to provide acidity long term here. Not a big fan of amending planting holes with organic matter, but here I added a little bit of peat moss just to smoothen the surface before I drop this plant into this hole, so just to have the smooth surface here. And anyway, the media is in this planting bag was basically peat based. Okay, here I dropped the plant bowl into the hole, added more sulfur and more osmocote. Also put the stake right away, simply just to keep the tree growing up. Right now I just need to finish it up by adding the rest of the dirt and putting some border around it. And finally I finished planting this tree and I put this concrete ring around, and I finished it with bricks and broken pieces of bricks so we can easily walk around. And for the irrigation, I actually put the irrigation tubing under the bricks, and now it's coming right here.